Hello, welcome to our playthrough of Dune Awakening. You can see it right here in the lower right corner. So maybe not the best place for my webcam. I will adjust it as we go along. We are just starting playing. I did do a sound test, so we should be good. The music still sounds a bit loud to me. So I will set it down to 75 and confirm those changes. And we'll go with that for now. I do want to call the game out already. So if we go to settings, we go to audio. Now there is voice chat in the game. However, I had to disable it because if I click on confirm, great, but there's no option here on what button. Like, it doesn't say, oh, push this button to talk. It just says there is a push to talk mode. Oh, okay, let's go check the controls. Okay, well, it's not listed here, so I have no idea what button to push to talk. I guess I mash them all and guess. Maybe it's under keybinds. Well, let's see. Nope. Voice chat, B. Ah, got it. Thumb mouse button. Alright. So, the last time I checked this, there was an update between. So now, that should be voice chat. Okay. So now if we go back to audio, we'll go ahead and enable it. Okay, we're good. I could not see this before. So I don't know if there was a bug or something the last time I checked the game. So now it should be my thumb mouse button, assuming it's working correctly. Alright, we're done. But yeah, we are playing Dune Awakening. This is one of those games where I feel like I need to go into my history, just so you get a feel for how much I know of Dune. I'm gonna be honest. I would say, just to know, I know enough about Dune to know I don't know everything, if that makes sense. I have physically read the first 3 books, I think. The original Dune, and the next 2 after. I think it has been a long time. I have seen every Dune movie. So the original, the Sci-Fi Channel miniseries, which I have on DVD. I enjoyed the Sci-Fi miniseries enough to buy it on DVD. I saw Villeneuve's Dune, when it came out in theaters. It's like the only movies I have willingly gone to the theater for in the last, I'll say, 5 or 6 years. So, like I said, I know enough to know I don't know everything. As far as games go, I have played the original Dune, the RTS, I should focus, in case there's another one of the game. Dune 2000, I think that's the one with Michael Dorn. I could be wrong. The Dune with Michael Dorn as Paul Atreides, Duke Atreides. And not the board game. I have played the what's it called? Blanking. Dune. I did play Dune Spice Wars. If you have not played Dune Spice Wars, it is a well done $35 RTS set in the Dune universe. I would highly recommend you go give that game a try. They did a good job with it. I enjoyed it. I did have some critiques and some complaints, but they did a good job with it. So that's that. Funcom, I bought, I think it's called Conan Exiles. And I have, well, I can check. Yay, Steam. Which is being a bit of a dick right now, but I guess that's okay. Conan Exiles. Of which I have 200 hours in. Now, Conan, I don't buy early access or a collector's editions often. Conan Exiles was one of those games, one of the few games where I bought the collector's edition. Not because of what it gave me in-game or anything like that, but because it gave me access to the Conan books, which at the time Conan Exiles was released, my choices were either buy Conan Exiles Collection Edition for $100 to get access to the Conan books, or at the time, the Conan books were, I believe, officially out of print. Needless to say, significantly more money to buy the Conan books, like the old paperback pulp books. So it was cheaper to buy the collector's edition of Conan to get the books. So I bought it, and I did end up enjoying the game. Like I said, I put 200 hours into it. So I understand there is Funcom jank in this game. I understand I am coming from, like, if all you've seen is the movies, I have more knowledge than that. And I have a decent thing of knowledge. But I understand, like, I've only read the first 3 books. Like I said, it's been a long time. So there's probably much I have forgotten. And on top of that, there's probably a lot I don't know, because I know there's like 12 books in the series, including the prequels and the sequels and whatnot. So, there's that. Now, in order to get to character creation, I have to go to server select first. And I don't want you guys knowing what server I go to. So what is going to happen is I'm going to put a cut in here, show you the opening sequence now, and then when we come back, I will be at character creation. At least that's the plan. Hopefully it works out that way.
I dream of it, amongst the wild threads of history and the myriad of paths. My path saw the Imperium rise from the ashes left in the wake of the Great Revolt. Thou shalt not make a machine in the likeness of the human mind. With that commandment, new avenues of human potential were explored. Mentats, Suk Doctors, Sword Masters, and the mystical Bene Gesserit Sisterhood. But it was the Navigators and their monopoly on space travel that set the conditions for the Imperium. But I am telling you of the universe you already know. Let me describe the one you do not. In this other universe, my mother, Lady Jessica, consort to Duke Leto Atreides, gave birth to a daughter, a girl they named Ariste. Because of her obedience to the Bene Gesserit, Lady Jessica is trained as a truth-sayer. Because of that training, Lady Jessica was able to detect Dr. Yue's deception. Because of the forewarning of his betrayal, House Atreides survived the Battle of Arrakis. Because of their survival, the Emperor declared a full-scale war of assassins. Because of the war, the Sardaukar were deployed to ensure spice shipments continued without interruption. Because of the Sardaukar, the Fremen were eradicated. There was no Muad'Dib, no Lisan al-Gaib, no Kwisatz Haderach. I see a universe where I, Paul Atreides, was never born. All my visions lead to horror, except this one. This one leads to you.
Approach, prisoner. Show yourself, child.
Okay, so like I said, welcome back. We are at the customization screen. They do it in a very interesting way, which I appreciate. So I guess there are really only two ways to play this, right? So I am sure there are 1,000 Paul Moadibs. So my how do I word this? Either we make Paul Atreides and go around being, we're Moadib, we're Lisan al-Gaib, we are the Kwisatz Haderach, or we do our own thing. So I'm going to do our own thing. Now, so there are presets. Okay. Well, these two are definitely Harkonnen. Those look Ixie. Ixalan, not Icky. Oh, can we adjust this? Oh, we can. Okay. We'll say yes. So they do have a decent variety of presets. Or you can make your own. Okay. Cool. Yes. There we go. We'll start with her. So, 7... Is that how, like... No, they can't be, like, a foot tall, 2 feet tall. I wish they would do that. Like, this is the height. Okay. Arm thickness. Sure. Leg... Okay, maybe not that thick. Go. Next length. Ooh, no. There. Chest up. I don't think it's... Oh, it is. Alright. Sure. Skin tone. I'm trying to think. That's closer to my wife. Right. No. No. But now my wife does have freckles. Okay. Toggle attire. Oh. Okay. Base type. There we go. Age. Wrinkles. Alright. So there we go. Head details. Ooh, you can get... very... you can get into this. I mean, it's not like super. There we go. Detailed, but you can get detailed. Eye color. Ooh. Okay. We can do purple? I should have had my wife sit down and make this character with me. Let's do purple. Oh, that's freaky. I kind of like it, but everything else looks fine. No. Okay. There we go. Kind of looks like my wife, I think. Okay. Finish character. Character name. Well, bollocks. Is there... Hold on. Is there a Dune name generator? Oh, well, if we do Fremen, female names. Oh, I like that one. How about Shano? Shanomia. There we go. We'll go with that. That feels good. Enter game. Guided journey that locked. That's fine. Locked. Yes. Wait. No. Back. Oh, tattoos and scars and makeup. Oh. I mean, my wife has tattoos. I would like more tattoo options. Hairstyle. Ooh. Oh, what would my wife... Ooh. Oh, she would love that. Alright. Go, here, color. I'll tell you right now. It would match the eyes. There we go. Eyebrows. Oh, I actually like that. Eyebrow details. Everything else is fine, I think. We're not giving her a beard. Face tattoo. Right now it's that. That. She actually doesn't usually like tattoos on the face. Oh, now that's interesting. There we go. That would be good. No scar. Set that to 0. And then makeup. We'll actually let it sit. Alright, so finish character. Shinomia. Enter game. Locked. Start the game.
Have they told you what I am?
Yes.
Then I will sift your words for lies. Let's begin. Where was the machine world? They skirt dangerously close to breaking the prescriptions of the Butlerian Jihad.
Can we go back?
The order of the Imperium is rooted in the Farfreluches.
No.
A place for every man, and every man in his place.
No, go back.
Where is
Escape.
your place?
Go back. What? No, go. They need a back button. What's this bullshit? They need a back button. Alright.
Did you give bad advice? Or You had a mentor in your youth, trained by one of the schools.
I feel like I want to start with this.
Yes. The test is almost complete.
I wish to recant. There we go. Whoa! Okay, so we can do it. A forbidding ice world of mountain, tundra, and forest. The Ixians conceal the vast technological empire within sprawling underground cities. Titan, a green and pleasant world with satellite-controlled weather. The fates of many are decided within the ornate halls of the Imperial planet. Python Bow. Dialogue trait, technologist. Ixian secret. Temperate but storm-racked oceanic world, the ancestral home of House Atreides. It's known for its relaxed agrarian lifestyle and famous vineyards. Honorable and Atreides salute. Oh, it shows you. Alright, like if you look here, there's the Harkonnen curse and deception. Harkonnens are the heavily industrialized volcanic world. The baronial seat of House Harkonnen. It's controlled by a network of dense urban enclaves. For Kaladin, you see that and that. Kaitan, there's the bow and political. Ix is this and this. And then Chusik, a rich and verdant agri-world of rolling hills and river-fed valleys. The music planet is the center of culture and civility in the Imperium. We get the music emote and we're culture. Oh, interesting. Knowing how much my wife likes to sing, we're going to choose this
music
one.
World, a grand center of the arts.
Don't know what it means in game.
The Order of the Imperium is rooted in the Farfralucias. A place for every man, and every man in his place. Where is your place?
The educated caste that serves the great houses and administers imperial bureaucracy. Bondsmen are known casually as the citizen class. A caste reserved for essential members of a noble household or retinue, not familiar, afforded certain privileges and protections by their status. The vast peasant labor force that drives the imperial engine. Peons are bound to the fief in which they live and are considered the property of their lord. Yeah, considering how I feel about my wife, we're going with nobility.
Did you give bad advice? Or make a bad deal? To be close to power is to walk the knife's edge. You had a mentor in your youth, trained by one of the schools. Who was your mentor? So
we can do a swordmaster, revered throughout the Imperium. Swordmasters of the fallen Jinnah school still represent the pinnacle of fighting prowess in the known universe. Close quarters aggression, you get the knee charge, you can access additional skills later. Bene Gesserit, a shadowy all-female order with a deliberately obscure agenda. Adepts of the Sisterhood are prized by the nobility and feared by the rest of the Imperium. Physical mastery manipulation starts with compel. Interesting, so they get a pull. They get a charge. The Mentats, a secret of an insular organization, the Order of Mentats conditions their adherents to store and analyze vast amounts of data at superhuman speeds. They get recon and strategy. They start with a sentinel, which is basically a turret, or a trooper. Every great house of the Landside fields its own standing army, or house guard. And the backbone of these formations are career soldiers known as troopers. Offense and demolition, and they start with a Shiga wire claw. Shoot a barb that attaches to a surface, then rapidly pulls you towards that position. My wife would either choose the Acolyte or the Mentat. But just because, I'm going to choose the Acolyte.
Yes, I have heard of our sisters giving training outside of the chapter house. It is frowned upon. The test is almost complete. Have you spoken truth?
So this is what we will go with. Again, they need a back button. You shouldn't have to go through the whole thing and then reset it. I mean, it's quick enough. Yeah, I guess. I have spoken truth. Oh, shit.
Kneel. Put your hand in the box.
The Gom Jabbar.
I hold at your neck the Gom Jabbar, the high-handed enemy. Don't pull away or you will die. Great plots are afoot in the Imperium, and the currents of intrigue run deeply. Arrakis is the key, and the Fremen are missing. You will go to Arrakis as our agent, prisoner. You have one task. Find the Fremen. Wake the sleeper. Everything depends on this. Do you understand?
Yes.
Good. You speak truth. But here is the rest of it. There is only one rule. Keep your hand in the box and live. Withdraw it and die. An animal would gnaw off its own hand to escape the pain. And we can only be served by humans. Find the Fremen. Wake the sleeper. You will know when it is done.
Very pretty game. So we already know this isn't an alter. I don't agree with the setup they did. I don't think. Let me rephrase this. I think the Northern Fremen would be. I don't think they'd be killed. I think they'd be driven away. So I think the Fremen in the Southern Hemisphere still exists. Dune Awakening. Yay! But yeah. So I think there are still Fremen alive. We just got. So quick. I am holding myself to a few rules, which we'll go over as we get to them. I will say, I'm probably going to need to move the webcam, just so you can see everything. Maybe. Do keep that in mind. Otherwise, ooh, what? Ah, here we go. Oh, okay, that's my computer. So there's our transport, question mark? And it's about to be shot down. Awesome. Well, what a sucky start to a shitty situation. Yeah, we're 18 minutes in. I won't get called on that by YouTube. Oh, he's dead. At least he made it quick. Not sure he made it famous. Zantara.
You're wrong. It's just an off-world. No, not the Shai'Halud. No, Arista said he was just a dream. I agree, but she is almost Sayadina.
Okay, now there's some interesting bits of lore they just dropped there for this world. I wonder if they'll go through with it. Ooh, looks pretty even on my mid-range computer, baby. Ah, oh, it's so cute! I love the bats. Okay. So far I don't need to change anything. Nothing's triggered here. Real quick, so they dropped some interesting lore bits. We know from the opening movie that Arrakis is Duke Atreides' daughter by Jessica, who should have been Paul but is not. Sayadina, if I remember correctly, is the essentially Fremen term for the Bene Gesserit. I don't want to say like the Bene Gesserit, but like women with mystical powers, right? More than likely the Bene Gesserit. There's a whole manipulation thing going on. So that implies to us already the Fremen are alive. Atreides is hiding them or helping them, at the very least. Potentially the Bene Gesserit are manipulating the Fremen to stall the awakening, or at least a faction of the Bene Gesserit, to stall the awakening of the Sleeper. Because obviously the Bene Gesserit have infiltrated whatever Fremen are living. So there's a potential for the Aristei, I might be saying the name, to have gone rogue in regards to the Bene Gesserit. Interesting. WSD is moved. Oh boy, that zooms around. Settings. I don't know. Yeah, I don't know. Frame rate cap. Dynamic HUD. Gameplay. Mouse camera sensitivity. Confirm. Alright, so it needs to be more sensitive than this. The controller feels fine. So, can I just, no. We'll set it to 3? Right, because that was default 4.5. So we'll do 3.5. That still feels a little fast. 2.5. That feels better. Okay. That's a symbol of something. Dead people everywhere. Okay. Cool. Alright. That is... If I remember my Dune lore, that is someone getting the water sucked out of them by the Fremen. Ooh, boy. Oh, just picked up a pace, didn't we? Yeah. Take Frem kit. Great. Crafting. The crafting menu allows you to craft useful items from components you find in the world. Craft a scrap metal knife to cut through the membrane blocking your path. B to open the menu. And then space to craft. Great. Take salvage metal. We need 3. I guess it gave me 3? Go. Takes a few seconds. There we go. So we've made a knife. It goes in slot 1. Awesome. You can change your loadout items via the inventory menu. Equip them by using the hotbar or radial wheel. Items will automatically equip into empty slots. Radial wheel. I can use my mouse wheel to shift things. That's left click to cut. That's B. Well, okay. So yeah, hold on. So water, finding water. You need to hydrate. You can partially replenish your hydration level by drinking dew from dew flowers. But more importantly, I do need to move my webcam already. No, that's Dune. That right there for now. I think that's a good spot. Eat a drink. Cannot drink. Cannot. Oh, so it takes it from the entire patch. Okay, good to know. Oh. Well, now they're just being mean. So maybe not. Okay. Heading down here. Yep, we can jump. Oh, plant fiber. There's fall damage. Okay, plant fiber goes down, gather across Arrakis. Gather plant fiber. E, Y. Okay. Do I? E, Y. Okay. Oh, it's tap. Okay, so if you hold, nothing happens. Tap. Okay. B, crafting menu. Oh, it tells me it costs 5 of 25. I'm just gonna make the mats. And we'll go ahead and use a heal kit. Alright, so tapping here doesn't do anything. Here we have to... Ah! So there's a limit to how much you can get from dew. You can't fill up from dew. Good to know. Climbing terrain and structures can help you to explore new areas or reach a vantage point. Climbing will drain your stamina. Hold space. Okay. To attach. Left control to release. Also 2 again? Oh, I was lower than I thought it was. Oh, that should be fine, right? So this to attach. Can I grab the rope? No, I can't. Tap, tap. Can't drink that because our dew meter's full. Stamina is now full. Oh, I don't have to hold it to stay on it. And then I can... Okay. And then you can tap while climbing. Right? That doesn't do anything. Boom, I'm attached. And then tapping lunges, but uses a large amount of stamina. Okay, that makes sense. All the plant fibers. Yeah. Which means, right, B to craft. Craft a mount. I don't like... Hold on. I don't like... Oh, no, right there. I owned 3. So we'll craft 2. So we have a reasonable amount of fun. That's bad.
So then, you're not quite dead. Now you will know a thing that few but the Fremen have seen. For many, the last thing they saw before they were slaughtered.
Oh, that's a starting card ship. That's not good.
Come, let us speak of our escape. Twin comets in the sky, a rebirth from fire and death, and a Sardaukar net closing around us. Your survival heralds interesting times, Offworlder.
Okay, so before we get too far, things you should know. I'm playing for the story. not the survival, not the PvP. So I am more concerned about story and exploration. That is what this playthrough will focus on. How do I word this? There are some aspects of the map outside of the deep desert that can be 100%. There are some aspects of the map outside of the deep desert that cannot be 100%. As of right now, I will say I'm planning to 100% the aspects I can 100%, that I feel comfortable 100%. I hope that makes sense. I will use guides if I feel like I need to use guides. I will farm if I need to use farming. If I farm, there is a chance I will either be doing between streams, or if I'm like, the next stream is going to be 200%, like all I'm going to do is farm for 3 hours. Then I will still record the stream, but you may not see those particular episodes unless you happen to come live. So do keep that all in mind. Second, I don't know how long the episodes are going to be. I will tell you this first episode that we are halfway through, give or take, is going to be about an hour. And then after that, we'll go from there. So, like I said, I am focusing on the story and the exploration. So I feel like this moves things along. So how about, who are you?
Is this what you wish? To waste time in idle chatter? Your first lesson on Arrakis, then. Every exhalation is a waste of water.
I'm going to waste so much water here. Name yourself and we can move on.
I am Xantara. My companion is Noctua. Now, shall we discuss our escape?
What is this place?
The Fremen name for it translates as the Valley of Echoes. A sacred place to the Fremen. A place of death and prophecy.
Is this why you saved me?
It is the miracle and inimitability of prophecy. I will speak on this no further.
Okay. How did we come to crash? Well, he shot us down. We know.
Portable rocket, I surmise, based on the damage.
Why attack a prison ship?
No doubt the work of some desperate and dangerous outlaw.
We know it was
With a
him.
burning hatred for the Emperor and all he represents. But there are so many fitting that description.
He
There's
does
a way
not.
through
Oh,
the
jeez.
barricade, if
Whoa!
you do as I say.
I didn't click anything. Alright, so that needs to be fixed.
Because I dragged your corpse from the wreckage and sealed you in that cave while you recovered. Because you owe me your life, Offworlder.
I see.
Do not be concerned, Offworlder. I expect very little of you beyond your help to escape this trap.
Tell me what to do.
We're gonna need one of their ornithopters. Their protocol is to remain aloft and kill anything that moves from above.
So how do we get one down?
That's where you come in. If you can slip back onto the Proteus and locate the command module, you can activate the captain's personal emergency transmitter. He's a noble. They're not allowed to let him die. Leave the rest to me.
Now, how does he know the name of the ship if he just wandered by? Anyways, what about the other prisoners?
You must kill them. In other circumstances, their water would be a valuable resource. But with a Sardaukar here, we do not have time to claim them.
Kill them all?
Only those that get in your way. Think of it as a kindness. They will not survive Arrakis for long.
Aren't the Sardaukar here to protect us?
His Majesty's Imperial Sardaukar care for naught but the Emperor's interests. And certainly not an errant prison crew bound for the slave pits of Neo Carthag. We are as vermin to them, Offworlder.
Alright, enter the ship, find the captain, activate the transmitter, anything else.
Yeah. Take this Communinet transceiver. It's essential for planetary communication. Now go, and be quick. The Mother Storm is upon us.
Alright. So I do have to be aware, like, I hope you noticed that. I didn't click anything, I just scrolled by it and it selected. So I don't know if that's like, oh, you've been talking too much, we're moving on. Or the game hit a little bug. Can we talk to you
Twin
again?
comets in the sky.
Ah,
A rebirth.
okay.
You found them, Offworlder. They stood watch over you while you slept.
The dead in the cave?
When the Sardaukar began their jihad, they hounded us across the desert.
Us? Are you Fremen?
I am not Fremen, Offworlder. Though I have been fortunate to know them, and to share their water and their customs.
What happened?
Some of my people were caught out by a passing wing of Sardaukar thopters. All they could do was take refuge in the cave, and be ready for the assault to come.
What happened?
The assault never came. The Sardaukar used ancient weapons to collapse the cave entrance.
Oh, smart Sardaukar. Your people were trapped.
With damaged steel suits and dwindling supplies. We toiled for days to free them, digging until our fingers bled. And all the while we could hear their death chants. Red the night, dusky sky. Bloody death, didst thou die. An auspicious place for your rebirth, Offworlder.
Rebirth?
Whatever black fate awaited you in the Harkonnen slave pits waits for you no more. You are free from the bonds of servitude. Free to pursue a new destiny. Whatever that may be.
Alright, so now we've checked
Through
everything.
the barricade. We're gonna need
What
one
to
of
do,
their protocol
next, how to get
bats.
down,
If you can
next,
slip,
next.
he's a noble.
Alright, and the ship,
Now
next.
go.
Goodbye. Alright. Sunstroke. Oh.
Stick to the shadows, Offworlder. The heat of the sun is deadly to the
Okay, there it
unprepared.
is. That doesn't count as being in the shade? Alright, well. Now, does running speed it up? Right? Go ahead and hydrate. Alright, gotta hold it. Go. Dismiss. We do have to worry about the sun, which makes sense. Okay. No. Oh, maybe it does. Hold on. I'm trying to do a test here, sir. You're not helping. I feel like I need shadows to be hot. Ooh. Where are you? Shadows. Low. I have it set to low. I think I need at least medium. Because it looks like shadow, no shadow. But it's not ticking up. It does say I'm unsheltered. Alright, so there we go. Back. Okay. So no shadow, unsheltered. So it takes a second or two. And now we're in shadow. But it's not ticking down. And that's the problem. So the game itself has to decide, just because there's a shadow there, doesn't mean you're actually in shadow. You're like, alright, so that reads is in shadow. So we got a little back there. If I run through. Alright, so running doesn't speed it up. So you kind of want to run
The guards have
everywhere.
sealed themselves inside. Search the prisoners for a cut array. And Offworlder, be careful.
Bodies of downed enemies can hold vital tools, resources, and components. The cuttery, cutteray, and power pack from the body equipment. Hold to take off. Alright. So now we have a power bar, a health bar, a stamina bar. Staying up in the top. Drinking. Alright. Inventory. I'm gonna move... Okay, hold on. Hey. Oh, the wheel! Interesting. Okay. The knife can be in 1. I'm gonna put the cut array... in 7. Yes.
The cut array is primarily a mining tool, off-worlder. You'll need it for harvesting resources. Using it to cut open ships is an added benefit.
Okay. So the cut array is used for mining resources. The analysis mode displays hidden structural weaknesses that can be traced with the cut array. Laser to yield greater resource amounts. Oh, neat! And then you cut... Oh, that's cool. Can I analyze this? No. Alright, so it's only certain things. It's not like I can run up to this and be like, alright, let me cut this. Can I... Power in the lower right, which I am covering. Alright. But yeah, so I can't... So... Specific... We're looking for specific nodes. We can't just grab it anywhere. Okay. Just so you can see the power. Alright. Go, and then an automatic flex. That is appreciated.
The captain's room is blocked by a pentashield. You'll need a pentashield key to pass through. See if there's another way forward.
Ah, I see. If it lights up green, you can cut it. Oh, are you a bad guy?
Ready your weapon, off-worlder. The guards won't hesitate. Neither should you.
Eyes on hostile.
So light attacks. Light attacks are quick. Multiple light attacks. I'm sorry. Light attacks are quick. Multiple light attacks in succession will stagger the target. Okay. On your block, just as the enemy attacks to land a parry. Successful parry will stagger the attacker.
Parry your opponents just as their strikes will hit you.
Nope.
This should stagger them, giving you a window of opportunity.
Okay. This is, hold on. Okay, the block is working. There we go. Nope. Alright, so once they start a combo, you can't interrupt it. There we go. But you still have to hold the block. Alright. Nope. There we go. Ow. Ow, 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 ow. Yeah. Okay. We'll go ahead and use some healing. Oh, just one is playing. Yeah, so the block and parry is a bit finicky. Oh, we can just come in here. Do I want to come in here? Like, I bet electricity is bad. Wait, where am I going then? Alright, can we jump over this? Oh, okay. Being staggered. Some attacks can cause you to be staggered. Dash in any direction. Snap out of a stagger. Left alt. Okay. Alright, hold on. Oh. At least it's not doing physical damage. Alright, so what they want us to do is forward, alt. Okay. Having your hydration level above 1/3 will give you a bonus to your maximum stamina, which is further increased by 2/3. When your hydration is below 1/3, the bonus to your maximum stamina moves. When it's empty, you become dehydrated and will start to lose health and hydrate again. Are these hydration stations? You just tap. Go. Okay. Good to know. So, stay hydrated to keep your stamina high, which someone who has skilled that a lot makes sense. Nope. Oh. Heavy attacks are slow, break locks, and cause stagger if they land. Shields stop most incoming melee projectiles. You penetrate a shield, first stagger the target, and then use a heavy attack.
A swift attack can force your enemy off balance, but only a slow blade penetrates a shield.
Shield on.
Hold on. Nope. Ah, you gotta hold it. Okay. I'm trying to get the parry down. There we go. Okay. Oh. Okay, nothing else. Yeah, we're good. So it's not... Okay.
That's the pentashield key. Once you equip it, you can pass through the shield. Get to the captain and activate that transmitter. I'll be there soon.
Grab the pentashield. Eat or interact, we know. Alright, activate transmitter.
We only need the leader.
And the other Sardaukar do nothing? Ah, my computer's chugging.
I hear I'm a wanted man.
Oi! Utland scum! I man tukta lasto breath ada hung un valo arsund. De dia abada.
I know. That's why I brought you here.
Stitch.
The Thopter will have the codes to get us through the barrier. Ever fly an ornithopter? It's simple enough. But my leg is bad and I won't be able to work the pedals. Get ready. They'll be on us as soon as we break through. There's too many! Turn us into the storm! They won't follow.
Well, duh. Like what you flew into. It's also hopelessly addicted. Oh, okay. Nope, hold on. Oh.
Get up, Off-Worlder. I couldn't wait for you. But now you need to run. The sandworm is coming. Run! Now!
Move. Okay. Sandworms are bad. That looks like safety. Ooh. I hope I have a ton of pain.
You made it, Off-Worlder. Catch your breath. When the Thopter went down, the storm took us far off course.
Okay.
My leg is bad. I need to lay low and treat it before it gets worse. But fear not, Off-Worlder. Noctua can cover the ground between us with little effort. She will be my eye in the sky so I can continue to offer my sage advice and keep you on this side of the grave. Figure out how to craft yourself some clothing. That Maula outfit won't cut it out here.
So, I took a gamble. I don't think that gamble has paid off. So before I get too far in the game, I will finish up this recording session. Then I will attempt to remake this character on a different server with a lower ping. And I'll play through it to whatever point we finish today. Because 200's too much. So, do keep that in mind. I wish I had written down what settings I had, but expect. Oh, hold on. Okay. Why did it change my stuff? Okay, cannot drink, but can be harvested with an implement. Okay. Why is the... Alright, well, this is the first episode. There'll probably be at least one more. And then we'll see where things go from there. Wow! Alright, feel free to like, subscribe, and comment. Smash that bell, all that jazz. Even better, check out other videos and playthroughs I've done. Best is come on over and check me out when I stream live every Sunday through Friday, like permitting. Thank you very much for joining me. And until we see each other again, remember to be kind to one another. Hello, this is Gohan the Chinchilla, and we hope you're having a good day, as do I. As always, we hope you enjoyed this video. If you did, feel free to follow, like, subscribe, or comment. Or, even better, come on over to twitch.tv/SparkyTDK and watch me live every Monday through Friday. Thank you for your support.